Hey guys, welcome back to Trick 72. I've been wanting to do a video on Boko Haram for a while, and kind of glad I waited because now there's this ISIS thing going on, and it kind of displays why we need to stop fronting these terrorist groups. So this guy here obviously looks like he has an M60 machine gun right there, if I'm not mistaken, and in the background looks like there's a Russian rocket launcher. Yeah, I don't know who is fronting these guys right now, but it's kind of suspicious that the American media, first it was all over, well, there's Michelle Obama, and there was Yahoo and Katie Couric, and can't remember if it was John McCain or John Kerry that spoke out about this. Not like it makes a difference, but it appears that the media had way too many specifics on this Boko Haram stuff, and that's definitely a red flag to me. Usually the media does not care about specifics, and they get a whole bunch of things wrong, and slowly they may start to get things right over many months, but yeah, this is just a little strange. So I know Hillary Clinton seriously botched in not declaring this group a terrorist group, and like I said, I don't doubt that these women or girls are suffering real atrocities, but the leader of this group, he definitely seems like he's fronted by somebody, that he was paid to execute these tasks by somebody. Why would some do that? Well, there's plenty of people that want to be, psychopaths and get lots of money. A guy could have been a former prisoner, and they released him in order to do these atrocities with this group. So, yeah, like I said, I don't doubt that they're doing real atrocities, but it just seems really, really cheesy, and that they're fronted. And if you asked a 10-year-old boy to write a sequel to the movie Commando, it would the plot would seem less cheesy than what's going on here. So, and I think it also displays why we can't supply, the Western forces can't supply weapons to these groups, or to any faction of Muslim factions, because what is fairly clear is that this Boko Haram group got their hands on a stash of weapons that was used to destabilize Libya. So I think that's a pretty clear reason why we can't be supplying these heavy weapons to these groups. I think there's a better way to do it. Arming the general population rather than these factions with these heavy weapons. So now we're seeing in Iraq how the security forces are fleeing Mosul, or whatever those cities are. They all have these heavy vehicles that are about to be taken over by these militant Muslim groups, and they're going to get their hands on another big stash of equipment, and who knows what they're going to do with that. Maybe they have the capabilities of conquering most of Africa if they get their hands on enough of this heavy equipment. So That's why I think we should stop being involved in these conflicts, and you got to realize that these countries, at least the voting majority, wants Sharia law, and that means pretty much all women are going to be suppressed, and that there's going to be an oppressive caste system for most of the men as well. So maybe 20% of the men are going to have decent jobs, and the rest of the people are going to be totally suppressed. And so when you have that type of formula that people vote for, you're going to have some type of dictatorship regime in one way or the other. And to expect them to be like us, I think is unreasonable at this point. I don't want to totally give up on the culture of Muslim countries. I know there are a lot of people who don't want this, but they're either not allowed to vote or suppressed from voting, and we need to figure out some type of more of a grassroots formula that can work. Just like governments can become corrupt, police forces can become corrupt, just like the Iraqi security forces can be corrupt, or they can suffer a crisis of morale and just run. It's a little bit harder for a whole population of people to suffer from that kind of fate. So somehow we need to have all of the people rise up, people who want real reform to rise up. And I think that's the only hope for these countries. So I think I'll end it there, and let me know what you think. This is Turk72 channel out.